Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Help channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to file Form I-90, which is application to replace permanent resident card. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process and give you a confidence to go through your immigration journey by yourself. First of all, I am not an immigration attorney. I'm here to help you based on the information you have from USCIS website and also based on the instruction that comes with the form. If you found this video very helpful, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people. So if you're ready, let's get started. This is a new version of Form I-190. If you want to know the version, just scroll down at the pages. This is the edition or the version. This is a new version that starts on, this is a version January 20th, 2025. And it is totally different than the old version. Let's go to edition date. So the edition date, that's the same version, is January the 20th, 2025. Starting May 29, 2025, USCIS will only accept this version. Until then, you can also use April 1st, 2024 edition. Make sure at this date right here, you file this version. So now we know which version we're going to file. Let's go back to our form. So for this part right here, it's for USCIS US only. Do not touch it. For this part right here is for an attorney if you used one. For us, we are going to start right here. Type or print in black ink. You can do both. You can type when you print it. If you miss something, you can add it with a black ink. My advice here, never correct anything that's been already typed. As I mentioned, this version is totally different than the previous version. Make sure you file always the new version. Now, let's go to part 1. Information about you. So the person requesting to replace or to renew the green card. Question number 1, alien registration number. And everybody knows it as a number. So it is very simple. You will have it from your green card. It's 11111 just for learning purposes. A USCIS online account number, if any. If you have a receipt number that starts with I, O, E letters, means you have USCIS online account. Let me show you one example right here. I think I have it right here. Yeah, it's right here. USCIS online account. And if you can see a receipt number, it starts with IOE number. So if you have this receipt number that starts with these 3 letters right here, means you have USCIS online account. If you don't, just leave it blank. Now let's go to your full name. Note, your card will be issued in this name. Question number 3A is a family name. It's Baker. Question 3B is Liman. That's first name. Middle name, you can leave it blank or in A, both work. Question number 4. Has your name legally changed since the issuance of your permanent resident card? In my case, the answer is no. If you answered no, proceed to item numbers 6A to 6I. So we're going to go straight to here. This section right here applies only for first option right here, if your legal name changed. And we don't have that in old form. So we go now to mailing address. Question 6A, in care of name. Full name, it's Baker Sliman. Question 6B, street number and name, 100, Robert Run. 6D, city or town, Indianapolis. 6E, state is Indiana. 6F is zip code, is 46254. As soon as you select the state right here, 6I, where which is a country, will be populated right here, USA. Now let's go to port of entry commuters. If you are filing this form as a commuter, you need to file number 7, item number 7 right here. City or town and state. For us, we're not filing this form as a commuters. Let's go now to alternate or safe mailing address. If you file an adjustment of status application based on the Violence Act Women Act, and if you want to provide the safe mailing address, you can add it right here. For us, we're not going to do that, so we're going to go straight to physical address. Provide this information only if different than mailing address. It is the same, so 9A to 9H will be left blank. Additional information. Question number 10, which is 6, is male. Question number 11, date of birth, is January 1st, 1990. Question number 12, city or town or village of birth, is Kenifra. Question number 13, country of birth, is Morocco. Question number 14, class of admission, means that's the class of admission you have your green card. In my case, is IR1. Question number 15, date of admission, is January 1st, 2023. Question number 16, U.S. Social Security number. Of course, you have it, is 93s. A mother legal name. This one as well, it changed from the old version. Before, they were asking just for the first name. Now they ask for last name and first name. So mother legal name, which is question 17A, just for learning purposes, just I put last name as BB. Question number 17B, first name is Fatima. She does not have a middle name, so I leave it blank, or you can put in A, both work. Now we go to father legal name. Question number 18A, family name, it's Baker. Question number 18B, it's Ali. 18C middle name, you can leave it blank or in A, both work. Now we start part 2, application type. Reason for application, select only one box. They give you some explanation right here as a note. If your conditional permanent residence status is expiring within the next 90 days, then do not file this application. See what is the purpose of Form I-90 section of the Form I-90 instruction for further information. So basically, because if you are eligible to file I-551, which is a green card, if you lost your green card within that 90 days for a conditional green card. Here, my status is A. My status is question 1A. That's the one that apply for this video, which is a lawful permanent resident. Proceed to section A. It depends what status you select right here. For us, we're going to go straight to section A, which is right here, section A. Complete this section only if you are a lawful permanent resident or a permanent resident in a commuter status. So question 2A, that's the one that applied for me. I'm going to check that one. My preview card has been lost, stolen, or destroyed. And in part 2, you select only one. So the other one, they do not apply for me. So I'm going to go straight to part number 3, processing information. Question number 1 under part 3, location where you applied for an immigrant visa or adjustment of status. In my case, it was an immigrant visa, is U.S. Consulate, Casablanca, Morocco. Question number 2, location where your immigrant visa was issued or USCIS office where you were granted adjustment of status. In my case, same location, US Consulate, Casablanca, Morocco. We're still talking about part 3, processing information. Complete item number 3A to 3A1 if you entered the United States with an immigrant visa. If you were granted adjustment of status, proceed to item number 4. So this video is for immigrant visa. So 3A. Question 3A. Destination in the United States at the time of admission. It was Indianapolis, Indiana. 3A1. Port of entry where admitted to the United States. City or town and state is JFK, New York. That's the port of entry. Answer item number 4 to 11 if you answered yes to any question, or if you answer no but are unsure of your answer. Provide a detailed explanation in the space provided in part 7, additional information. So question 4, it does apply for adjustment of status, but for us, the answer is no. Have you ever been in exclusion, deportation, or removal proceedings, or ordered removed from the United States? In my case, no. Question number 5. Since you were granted permanent resident status, have you ever filed or signed a Form I-407 record of abandonment of a lawful permanent resident status, or any other document indicating you have abandoned your permanent resident status? In my case is no. The answer is no. Question number 6. Since you were granted permanent resident status, have you ever been determined by a judge to have abandoned your permanent resident status? In my case, the answer is no. Question number 7. Since you were granted permanent resident status, have you ever been absent from the United States for a continuous period of for more than 180 days but less than 1 year? In my case is no. Question number 8. Since you were granted permanent resident status, have you ever been absent from the United States for a continuous period of 1 year or more? In my case is no. Question number 9. Since you were granted permanent resident status, have you ever had a residence outside the United States other than while you held commuter status? In my case is no. Question number 10. Since you were granted permanent resident status, have you ever been employed outside the United States other than while you held commuter status? In my case is no. Note, only answer item number 11 if you hold or have held commuter status. In my case is no, so the item number 11 does not apply for me. So let's go now to biographic information. Question number 12. Ethnicity. Select only one box. In my case, not Hispanic or Latino. Question number 13. Race. Select all applicable boxes. In my case is white. Check USCIS for more info. Question number 14. Height is 5'2". Question number 15 is weight, which is in pound. So just I want to give you an example right here. If you want to see, if you see right here, it does not let me put more numbers right here. What I'm going to do right here, just I'm going to leave it blank right here. When I print it, I'm going to add it with a black ink. Use a black ink. Sometimes the Adobe does not let you add something. What you're going to do, just leave it blank. When you print it, add it with a black ink. Question number 16, eye color. Select only one box. In my case, is black. Question 17, hair color. Select one box. In my case, is black. Now, let's go to part 4, applicant's statement, contact information, certification, and signature. Read the penalty section of the Form I-90 instruction before completing this section. Applicant's statement. Select the box for either item number 1A or 1B, if applicable. select the box for item number 2. Now, let's assume you filed this form by yourself as the applicant. You can choose 1A. I can read and understand English, and I have read and understand every question and instruction on this application and answer to every question, and you're good to go. Then you're going to go straight to applicant's contact information. Question number 4, applicant's mobile telephone number 317-111-2222, just for learning purposes. Question number 5, applicant's email address is sb@gmail.com. So applicant certification, you must read this. It is very, very important. So for us, we're going to go straight to 6B. Date of signature is May the 5th, 2025. When I print it, I'm going to sign it with a black ink. Do not use any other color. It must be signed with a black ink. Do not initial it or put your full name right here. It must be signed with a black ink. Now, let's assume you have somebody help you interpret this form. If you select this one right here, the interpreter named in part 6 read to me every question and the instruction of this application and may answer to every question. You're gonna put the language right here that you used, that the interpreter used to read the questions for you in the language, and then file part 6 for the interpreter. Basically, just information for name and address. If you use a prepare, at my request, the prepare name in part 7. You're going to put the name right here for the prepare and file part 7. But for us, it's going to be only option 1A. So we file this form, the applicant filed this form. Now, let's talk about this right here because it's very, very important. A lot of people missed out with this one right here. And then when part 7, additional information. What I'm going to cover, just 1A and 1B and 2. Most of the time, you will be fine. This information right here will be populated under part 7 additional information. But sometimes it does not. Make sure you have this information right here. If you don't have them, you must add them with a black ink. You need a full name, you need a family name, you need a first name, and you need your A number. Make sure you have this information in additional information. Now, we talked about the filing form, I-90. Now, let's go to the second part of this video, which is the filing fee. The general filing fee for a paper filing fee is $465, and for online filing fee is $415. The filing fee, if you have reached your 14th birthday and your existing card will expire before your 16th birthday, the paper filing fee is $465, and the filing fee for online fee is $415. All other filing category does not have a filing fee. Now, let's go to supporting document, and I have right here just 2 options. If your preview card has been lost, stolen, destroyed, or mutilated, did you provide the following? You need a copy of your green card issued. You need a copy of your green card back and forth. And if you don't have it, you must submit a government issued ID that contains your name, date of birth, photograph, and signature. If your preview card was issued but never received, did you provide the following? You need a copy of a government issued form that has a date, your name, date of birth, photograph, and signature, and either a copy of your latest Form I-797 or a copy of the page on your passport showing that I-551 stamp you received upon admission to the United States as immigrant. Now, once you file the form, you have the supporting document, and you attach the fee. It's time to send it to one of this address right here. So you can use US Postal Service, which is USPS, and you can use this address right here, USCIS I-double-T-N I-90 PO Box 21262 Phoenix, Arizona 85036. If you use FedEx, UPS, and DHL deliveries, you can send it to this address right here, USCIS I-double-T-N I-190 Box 21262 2108 East Elliott Road, Tampa, Arizona 85284. You gotta remember, your application, which is Form I-190, will be rejected if it's not signed, or signed or with a different color. Also, typo error on the payment method. Your case will be delayed if you do not attach the right supporting documents. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.